Johnny, what you got cooking?
I'm trying to get 3.2 running.
Mm.
Apparently it doesn't like my monitor.
Oh no.
This is I never use it on this monitor. This is
Mm.
I used this monitor last time I was here and it worked fine. But
You got a Mac Mini, huh?
yep.
Hmm. Got the DVI to HDMI. Yeah, I guess having a cable in there would be good.
Picture flashed on momentarily.
Yeah, it's acting like it's a little bit off. Let's see here. I'm gonna reboot it from the computer.
Ned, what about you?
I was just playing around,
Yeah.
cleaning up stuff.
Gotcha. In the Raspberry Pi, just looking over the distro.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
The operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
How'd you manage to make it do that?
The sound?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's got an info jack on the back, so.
Okay.
This is a wireless and wired speaker. It's like you use Bluetooth or, not showing up. It's good sound, but make sure you got it turned down. What the heck is going on? This monitor can't handle that resolution.
What resolution you trying to do? Is it full HD?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I know I had the Raspberry Pi on it that was working, but.
Mm-hmm. Well, depending on what else is going on, we could always hijack another room, I guess. Might be able to try on one of the projectors or something. Bound to be monitors around here somewhere too.
The operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
Let me go check and see what we've got.
Okay.
The operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
Okay. Could you reboot it and hold down? Get into the Amiga pre-boot screen or something, which isn't a high resolution screen or something?
Well, I had to start up the operating system to get to the.
Ah. Good point, okay.
To get to the Amiga emulator.
Okay. see from somebody else that had it. Sent it to me and I turned it on and couldn't get it to display anything because he got it configured for some.
Let me try this one instead. Then you can have a matching setup.
Does that have HDMI?
No, this is DVI. It looks like you're using an adapter anyway. Right?
Yeah, I am using DVI.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does that adapter have HDMI on it?
No, this is
Oh,
DVI, so if you just unplug the whole thing, it should be good.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Probably. Let's see.
All right, cool. Here's the plug.
I know it'll work because both those things have apples on them.
Yeah. Okay. Here's that.
Need an
If you're not
extension
using this
cord?
anymore. Yeah, that should be the one.
USB-C is what that is.
Now we will put this one here.
Yeah.
Unscrew that, back it up a little bit. Okay, good.
That's the flickering stuff on the screen.
Now, is this monitor broken? It looks very much like it's broken. Guessing that.
Well, maybe I should see. I got the computer up.
Either it's a bad refresh rate you're giving it, or it's a sick monitor. There does happen to be another one back there. Try, in case it doesn't like it one more time.
Okay.
Giving you gray screen. Hey, there you go.
The operational and all my
Ah,
circuits
perfect.
are functioning perfectly.
Good.
Yes. Well, there's a huge monitor too. All right, let's see if we can do it.
All right. Let's.
This is MorphOS, which is an Amiga-like operating system.
Oh, okay.
And let's see here.
Let's get the camera on the old gimbal, and we can take it a closer look. So I'm gonna have to flip the camera around a whole bunch, so hold your stomachs in, y'all. All right, that's, well, that wants to be upside down. Well, that's lovely. Dang it. All right. How am I gonna do this? I think I might have to just do it like this, backwards from what it says to. Arg. Yeah, that's gonna make that really bad. I am surprised.
It's got different resolution. All right, it's even higher than mine.
Oh, nice. That's hilarious. It just uses a small corner of it. Ah. Wow.
a major accomplishment. Getting the Amiga OS to run on Morph OS on a Mac Mini.
What's this thing? The gimbal is going to try to fight me for a minute, so I have to...
He thinks it knows best.
Of course.
Let's see what I can find to show you.
So how did you get that up and running in the first place? I think I kind of missed that.
Well, if you want, I can start over.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. First I have to go...
I guess we'll start with exiting then, huh?
Q. There we go.
Little Command Q action.
And
as we
what
go
I
up.
did is I bring up my shell.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I want to use this one, UASDL, right here. I just drag it over to the shell, and I type -F space. Then I have a configuration file for 3.2, which I call 3.2 or 332 config. So I drag it over here. Then all I have to do is hit enter. I want to make an icon that does it. I was in the process of trying to do that, but I ran out of time.
Oh no.
And this is showing a very low resolution Amiga screen, what it always starts with.
Yeah, kind of the default for sure.
I can set it for the other one, but I thought, well, that might be good to have it there, just in case. Then I come to screen mode. I'm going to come down to, and it's showing the maximum resolution. This is 1920 by 1200. That's hit use.
Wow. Cool. Boy, that seems even easier than putting in a flicker fixer and scan doubler for doing the stuff with DVI and HDMI anyway.
See, I've got 46 megabytes of fast RAM and over 2 megabytes of chip RAM.
Yeah.
More enough to take care of anything I think I should ever run on me.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And, let's see.
Speaking of what you're running.
I can switch between them. Let's see if I remember correctly. It's here. Yep. I go Morph OS, do stuff in Morph OS, and go back to the Amiga, do stuff in the Amiga.
So what are you hitting there? It's like Command, or it's Option plus
M.
Okay.
See, and just instant changing.
And which Amiga emulator are you using?
UAE.
UAE. Okay.
And I've got it to work with WinUAE. I ran it on WinUAE on a PC already, and it worked fine. And this is the version I just have now for Morph OS. Some of them do a lot of work, so it's the PowerPC stuff communicating. So we're actually running Amiga OS 3.2 on a PowerPC at 1.5 gigahertz.
Pretty interesting. I guess this is a PowerPC version of the Mac Mini then.
Yes. It was the last one they made, the 1.5 gigahertz, which Apple never announced, never said they was going to make. So it's an unofficial version that doesn't officially exist. Let's see.
That's pretty bizarre then. It's like, how'd you find that? Did you just get it back at the time?
Well, but you know, our member who's not here yet.
Okay.
What's his name? David?
Oh, Dave, yeah.
Yeah. He was advertising it on the Morph OS website. And I just I asked him a question, and the next thing I know, he tells me he lives in Garland. And I'm like, well, heck, I live in Arlington, so.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll see you.
Yes,
And I
makes
rushed over
that
to
easy.
Boston. I figured if he was here and sees this, he'll probably see David Garland. And there's see the Dispatcher's opening in this kind of a small screen, but I use Dispatcher all the time. And this is set up from when I had Amiga 4000, man. It didn't have to change anything. It
Oh,
works.
interesting.
And it works just fine. And it's huge amount faster.
Yeah, I bet.
And I can still do the screen thing. Let's see. Boom. See?
Yeah, it's like it's a piece of cake, huh?
And let me go
Let me ask you
this.
a question, Johnny. Have you ever figured out a way to run one of these Amiga emulators in a window?
Besides doing like
In
MAME or
Windows?
something? No, just windowed. Like it's
well,
a...
Oh, in a window.
Well, you showed how you can toggle back and forth between your main operating system and Amiga OS. Can you run Amiga OS in a window so that you can have?
Yes.
have both of them there at the same time.
Definitely, yeah. You can do it on that Linux. There's a setting in the UAE to choose whether you want full screen or windowed.
Oh, really? I've never found it on,
Guess I should have bought a PC so show you the with UAE version.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe do that next time.
Yeah, actually, we probably got some PCs back there, but we'd have to get a plug for them because I don't think the batteries
We have to
work.
get the software and everything.
Yeah, we'd have to sit here and download it.
But I've done it. Yeah, you can run it right from the window.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done much with 3.2. I spent a good deal of time getting everything working the way it's supposed to be. So I've got it working. My little window's open. Let's see the icons are. I'm running 32-bit color.
Leave that up a touch if I
huh?
can. There we go.
If I ask Johnny, where would I find that? I mean,
The setting?
here. You mean like in here somewhere?
Let's see here. Okay, display.
Okay, display.
Let's see.
Is it something you have to put in at the time you start it, like command line argument?
Let's see. Input. Try it. Look at input too. Let's see what. Input. Chipset, we can get that.
What was that?
Right. Copy. There's AGA. Yeah. What version of this?
This is, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's FSUE, I think.
Yeah, but
Hang on. UAE, this is UAE for ARM RPI 4.
So you probably have it installed through a package manager, like after whatever it is, and then you got to check that to see what version it really is. So do you have a package manager on your Pi?
Like 4.5 or 4.6 down or something.
I have no idea. Package manager. Okay, but
Let's check the old comments meanwhile, see if anybody's chiming in. Not really. Well, thus far. We do have Miv07 shouting hi, and then also Lorenzo Sleestack saying hi as well, and hi back. Thanks for joining our stream.
I don't know that I've ever seen one. That's just it.
Oh no.
Start it up.
Oh boy. Now this gimbal has decided to flip it upside down. What can I do about that? Bear with me. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I have to take the phone out. Oh. Boing. We're back in action. Let's find out. No, not quite.
Well,
But
what, you just wanted
put
to
this back
start
in the
it up?
gimbal.
Yeah.
Oops. There.
It showed something for it. Came up
Oops.
with it.
Just over like that.
You know, so, yeah. Here we go, UAE Farm version 0.5 for Raspberry Pi. Based on UAE
Oh,
version
there we go.
3.5.0.
Yeah, he's way behind. But go ahead and start it up and see if it's key press. All right, now start the Amiga emulation.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Let's see.
okay. Okay, to get
Oh no.
the F keys to work, you have to
Yeah,
hold
the function
down.
button.
Yeah, where is it?
Over there. Is that the
Thank
one?
you, yes, you have to hold the function button. I'll hold the function button down.
That takes us back to that. The other one that's usually was used, let's see. Let's see, if there was a key press you could do that. Let's see. Maybe it's control. W. Let's see what they do. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
They're just gonna try all of them. Up and down the whole function key row. Yep.
That takes us back to where we can do that.
Yes,
Alright. We've got a mouse hooked up.
yeah. Well, I also have installed on here that the other one that, there's another one that I had that the thing comes up in a window, the emulator comes up in a window, but you can't
Resize it at all.
resize the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the FS? EUA?
Probably something like that, yeah. Oh, well, never mind.
It's there somewhere. I'll have to look. I'll just have to look.
Okay, well,
Because I know you can. I've done it. I do it on my computer at home. I start up a Amiga right there in the window. I even do one
Yep.
4.1.
This thing is bizarre. It just decided to give up. Must be overheating the motors on it. Shoot that back like this.
I guess the guy who had a suggestion what we're going to do today is going to show up.
okay, that was Greg, right?
Yep.
You not showing up?
I don't know.
Oh, can you tell him?
No.
Yeah, I guess sometimes Greg has conflicts.
Well, people who are looking for joysticks for the Amiga,
Oh boy. Oh,
this one has the best control thing that they will, the best buttons,
monster joysticks.
and it's got a 9-pin connector
Mm-hmm.
for the Amiga.
Okay.
Yeah. Gimbal is eluding me again.
So the action is real smooth.
Oh yeah. Sounds like it's got a nice number of switches in there.
Well, you can change it from to an 8-way switch if you want.
Yeah, it's got the restrictor plate options and
Yeah, you just switch out the plate. Yeah.
Cool.
When you get it, it's all apart. You get to put it together yourself, but you might think, oh, I don't think it. Yeah, it's not hard at all. Little screw.
yeah.
See the screw comes down, a little notch right here.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So you can just hold that with the tweezers.
I've got
or
the
something while you
adapter
do
to
it.
convert this into a USB, so I can hook it up to my PC. And
Oh, cool.
even this, which has USB, I can hook it up to it and play Amiga games.
Wonder if they make a 9-pin to 15-pin adapter for all the old time
Yes.
15-pin ones.
Yes, they'd have everything.
Nice.
They even have a version that has multiple buttons, so if you got a CD32, and if you don't like red and black, you get blue, you get any color of the rainbow you want, and mix and match. And if you want the clear, or if you want it wood
Oh,
grain.
nice. Of course. Oh, wood grain.
Yeah.
Nice. Get yourself the veneer, huh?
For people who want that feeling, I guess. But,
Of course. It goes with your heavy sixer.
yeah, it didn't take long to put it together. I was really happy it worked, and
Yeah, the way it's put together with all this kind of reminds me of the Piecade that you can build. Forget who makes the Piecade, but I know that I think Adafruit was selling them.
they're all keyed in to fit it again to each other. So a little thing this one goes there.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder if that was laser cut or how
Yes,
they did that.
it was.
It's laser
It
cut.
is.
Okay.
So you see, you've got to use the laser to cut the.
Yeah, engrave the name on it too, for sure.
Matter of fact, there's a paper that's on it. When you get it, you have to peel off, and you can see where the laser.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a little smoke
Yep.
from the heat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Anytime you're engraving, it's smart to use paper.
This is the little adapter I was telling you about. He's got one, matter of fact. Like that way you convert it to USB.
Ah.
So far it's worked perfectly. This is old ColecoVision. Plug it into a USB machine and it works fine.
Oh, that's super crazy. And who makes that adapter now?
Not the same people.
Oh, it's still Monster Joysticks? Nice.
Yeah, so he's got all kinds of adapters to adapt it to
Oh,
it.
that's hilarious. I wish this gimbal would get out of the way.
Yeah, I see it rotating. You know?
I don't know. It's got a mind of its own. Just like stay straight, okay? Come on. Nice. Cool.
This is my favorite joystick just for playing and going around games. I converted it from that big round disc I had to this little ball.
See, the big problem is this thing keeps on swinging the camera upside down because I guess I started it with the camera on the wrong side. So I might just have to stop and restart the stream briefly to reorient that. All right, we're back. Hopefully the gimbal's more cooperative with me this time. We'll have one more swing around. Nope. Okay. All right, now we're in good shape. What you playing? Is this a sequencer? Is this a sequencer?
Actually, it's there's a group called 8-Bit Weapon, which has a website. They make nothing but music.
Oh, I see.
Like this.
Oh, I got you. It's the MP3. Nice.
Yeah, 8-Bit Weapon, that's the name of the group.
8-Bit Weapon, the name of the group. What's the song called? Level Up. Yeah. Not bad.
Get it?
Left a voicemail.
It's like a left message.
Which Amiga emulator is this that you're using?
This is MorphOS.
Yeah, you're running MorphOS. But what? Oh. You had 3.2 up there. What Amiga emulator was that?
It's UAE made for MorphOS.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nice. That's good background music for cruising around in
But they have,
3.2.
like, God, song. Now, most of them want to sell you, but this is the one you can download for free. And I was like,
Nice.
it'd be a good thing for the demonstration.
Now, is this the one where, do they have the voice, I guess the speech, text-to-speech on here?
I don't know. I don't think it's installed right off. I think I have to go back and find the little these parts you add to the Amiga OS to get. Then when you type in the saying, you say
That's right.
hello or whatever, and I don't.
See if you have say on here.
Let's see here. Let's see any system there and shell. Let's see. Unknown command. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of libraries you can put in, but yeah, I guess I need to do. Like I said, I still got some more work to do so I can show this thing off, but.
How do you normally load things onto this? Do you have the SD or USB stick or get on the internet with it, or?
I use a USB thing. Matter of fact, I want my USB thing. I didn't bring a memory thing with me, but yeah, you can load it, plug it into the USB, and transfer it over that way.
How does that work? Why don't you show that real fast?
Like I said, I didn't bring one with memory on it.
Oh, bummer.
My USB thing is for my keyboard and
Oh,
mouse.
it's for the regular keyboard and mouse. I see.
That's it. So I got a cordless keyboard and mouse running through that USB. But, one way to, another thing is to put it on a disk, and I could mount it in UAE. Let's see. Okay, for instance, I have this is a backup of my original Amiga system, and I could actually mount. And you see it pops up. And there's my DH0 from my original system. That's how I've always been using this to mount it up, and then I'd go in and get what I want and add it to the Amiga OS. And I was just before I left, I was trying to get Amiga amp working. I was like, it's going to take a little bit longer.
Oh no!
I was going to get that running music over on the Amiga side. But,
Well, do you need internet or something to help you out?
that would be something else, but then again, unless new to this 3.2, I don't know if they got the stuff for doing the internet built in or not. You see,
At the very least, MorphOS might help you get some of the files.
Yeah, that's, yep. Let's see.
Downloaded and then. So I don't know what we have in terms of network drops, but we got Wi-Fi in here.
Yeah, I don't see anything for internet. That's one of the things I have to work on. I felt a major accomplishment getting it
Right.
that I got it running on.
Yeah, the PowerPC stuff can't be terribly easy. So do you have Wi-Fi on here?
The Mac Mini does have Wi-Fi, and I can do internet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've never used it.
Yeah, I suppose that.
I use wired networking in my house. So,
Mm-hmm. Well, would you like to try the Wi-Fi?
let's see if I can feed. Let's see. Press. Network. This is, I think, a turn it. Oh, right there.
Got MorphOS on a Mac Mini, and then Amiga OS 3.2 installed on an image. We can mount and actually run Amiga OS on this old PowerPC Mac Mini, which is pretty cool. We're trying to
Yep,
get some
there it is. There's 3 things.
Wi-Fi going on. Let's do DNS member.
Remember? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to point this over here.
We're supposed to close our eyes.
I don't really care if y'all close your eyes or not. All right. So we swing this back.
See, red, black. Are we connected? Ooh. It's
Yeah,
blue
give it
now.
a shot. See how it
It's
goes.
blue now. Let's see. Yeah, let's find get the web browser up. And it is in. What's in tools? Yeah, look at there. Look at that.
Wayfarer.
It didn't find it.
Oh, dang. Okay. Try like google.com or something.
Oh, okay. Well, it usually brings something up when I.
Sure, when you open that
I'll
up.
try Google. Let's see. Clears itself out.
Mhm.
That's about to, there we go. Try it again. Let's see. Google. And it's not, I don't think it's getting connection.
Is there some DNS setting you've got then that might be interfering with the DNS here?
Let's see. Now it's yellow. The little button keeps changing colors. I have no idea. Let's see. Let's go down up here. Dynamic. So we're both there. Loop back. Gateway. Do we?
Shouldn't need to worry about that. It's dynamically allocated here. Let's see what the host and DNS shows.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay. Oh, that's. What if you click those? Okay. At least primary, and then type in 8.8.8.8.
Okay. 8.8.8.8.
Okay. Then hit, I guess, use or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that means save, but okay.
Let's see.
And then let's see if that. Oh, that made it red now.
Yellow.
Okay.
It's like it's doing something.
It's thinking about it, huh? You didn't have caps lock there when I typed in there. It really like tell you if it was wrong.
Well, the only thing I noticed is you hit the dash twice.
That's correct.
You're supposed to?
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Okay. I didn't say anything because I figured, well, maybe it needs it.
Mhm.
Let's see, advanced.
You can always try the guest one as well.
Sending, primaries, global.
It's a lot of extra stuff that I usually don't mess with.
Memory buffers. Okay.
So the DNS setting, you know, if it's
All right, let's try it
needing to
again. Let's see.
find the IP address goes along with these network hosts, and that might help. Oh no, okay, so can't resolve the host name. I wonder if there's an IP address that we know of that we could just visit. All right.
It's not getting, that's why it's not getting a connection, that's for sure.
Yep. Aha, here we go. Cranium Driller says, greetings from Serbia, mate. My older cousin had C64 and Amiga, so that was my first introduction to computers. Well, thank you for joining us, Cranium Driller. Must be pretty late over there. It's only 3 p.m. over here right now, so it's a pretty convenient time to get together.
Try to guess?
Yeah, try to guess. I don't remember off the top of my head what the password is. But I've got a vague idea of it. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
Okay. I have eyebrows running on my machine over here. I don't think I had to do anything necessarily with it.
You're on? Yeah. And you're on the guest? You on the guest one
Probably.
or? Okay,
I mean,
I'll try it.
All right, let's see.
So,
not sure how I would tell.
All right, so it's giving you no, couldn't resolve the host name. Let's actually just try a website then, or an IP address. Let's type in 23.54. .49.182. Okay, you can enter. Okay, couldn't connect to the server.
yeah.
So it doesn't like something, and it's not DNS. It seems like. Although, let me just see what that does on mine, if that actually works. Is anticipated or not.
His
This
one,
thing
he's
doesn't
on
want to.
Google already.
Nice.
I honestly have no idea what,
Okay, that didn't work on mine, but although
I'm probably using guess, but I'm not
it gave me
sure
a
how
server
to
error, I think.
figure that out.
See, this one doesn't get the little box. Of course, we haven't, when I double click on it, it's asks for a password.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's try something else, I guess. Jeez. This thing doesn't let you do any keyboard shortcuts, apparently. All right. Well, let's try the guest network, I guess.
How would I even find out who I'm logged into the network as?
Well, I would say there's probably in the Raspberry Pi menu a network option. Take a look at it. So click on the top left.
Oh, okay, thank you, you're right, okay.
And then system tools.
Internet, there we go,
Well, system tools will give you your network stuff.
okay.
Actually, no, I guess the preferences rather. And then go to Raspberry Pi configuration. Then look at your interfaces. Okay, that's not giving us a lot of information about networking. All right, let's see. Did it like the guest network password, or did it want a different one?
No, it doesn't say. It didn't say the other one.
Okay.
I'm not, since I never used wireless, I don't know what these cool colorful boxes mean.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems to be cycling between, like,
Well, there may be an Ethernet drop around here, but no guarantees on how well they're going to work. All right. What about preferences again?
Yeah, okay. Oh, just, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's nothing there for that junk, huh? There's got to be some command from the shell here, but I don't remember what it is. See if you can do IP space ADDR.
IP space ADDR,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
All right. Your WLAN 0. Okay. What about just IP?
Just IP?
Yeah. Then we can see if we can find. Information about your. I guess I could just look this up on this computer anyway. Yeah, how did we get you set up last time? Okay, how about raspi-config? RASPI on the command line.
RASPI.
-config. All right, so then try sudo raspi-config. All right, then you get your network options, and that'll show you which one you're on. All right. See what N2 is. Oh, that's dumb. Doesn't show you which one you're on, huh?
The antenna thing didn't tell us.
This thing,
Mm-hmm.
what is it, DMS member?
Oh, he's using the member one.
Okay.
Oh, okay, there you go, thank you. Guess you told me what it was years ago, and I never changed it.
Mm-hmm.
This little thing over here to the right there. Okay.
You have full strength, I guess.
You want to disconnect.
Don't, yeah, cancel. You're right. DMS member. And so we had presumably dynamic IP address. I could look around for a cable. Yeah, I'll look around for a cable.
Do we have a networking connection in here?
Yeah, there's two that are in the back.
Oh, on the back. Oh. Oh, yes, I see it.
They're labeled North Lobby Classroom 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
See if I can find one in the building. I'm sure there's got to be one around somewhere. All right, now there's no guarantee the jack is patched. And the condition of this is you're gonna have to move the setup over here.
Okay.
Let's see, if the Chromebook has, no, I guess it doesn't. Ned, does your high top have an Ethernet jack on it?
Yes, it does, or it should.
Okay, yeah, it does. We can see if it's patched or not, I guess. So if you move your laptop over here,
Okay.
you can see if Johnny should bother moving that setup or not.
All right, this thing's substantial.
Yeah, it's beefy for sure.
You wanna bring this over here?
Sure. All right, let's see what we got. Here we Yeah, it actually does. Okay, so you might just be in luck. And then, of course, I don't know if this is going to show you anything. Okay, keep 0. You go back to IP header, see if it allocates you anything. Yep. Alright, so each 0 does now show you something rather than before it didn't show you anything. So that's good. So I think you might be in business. And also, I was anticipating you'd face it this way. We can scoot the chairs on the other
There's a
side.
little bit more room this way.
Yeah. Then yeah, you can toss all the power cords and such back there too. Sweet. Gotta untwist the VBI cable.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna move the camera once again on gimbal. All right.
Be operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
And then you might have to forget those Wi-Fi networks, possibly, if it doesn't just come up for you right away.
Yep. Let's see. That's one of the nice things that. Oh, there. That.
Fingers crossed. Weird. Almost wondering if you got some special configuration.
I don't think it. Yeah, I have had. I did it. Let's see. Does that work? Yeah, Ethernet activated, dynamic. Yeah. It knows I got something plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had to do before. Just plug it in and start using it.
Mm-hmm.
That looks right. Unless you got some kind of setup keeping us from using it.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Well, theoretically, we could try it in NEDs and see what happens if we disable the Wi-Fi on here and make it go through the Ethernet if it would work.
Where is it trying to load that thing from, that MorphOS Team.net or whatever?
Well, it's jumping out to some DNS server. I would assume that, you know, in the host file, there's nothing special configured to route you somewhere else or something like that.
Yeah, I've never had to. It switched over
Okay,
to the Ethernet, so it detects the cable.
Mm-hmm.
What is NLC1 and NLC2?
You go North Lobby Classroom 1 and 2, and it looks like there's at least some sign of life in them.
Okay, you're in the MorphOS operating system,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, couldn't we just try doing a ping on something or something to see if we can,
Yeah.
see if it comes back?
Let's see if ping is even. I would think ping. Unknown to. Let's see.
So you gotta pick an IP address, like.
Let's see.
Well, could we-
Problem is I don't know any IPs off the top of my head. You could also do ping like www.microsoft.com, and that might just work as well.
Yeah, that might.
Unknown
Weird.
host. Did I spell it right? Microsoft. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I did.
It looks right.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to put http:// in front of these, I don't think. But I'm trying to think about what else. The IP address. It almost seems like a DNS setting. It's getting messed up somewhere.
It's always a puzzle.
Oh, weird.
It's pinging 88888. There it goes.
Well, it's showing no route to host.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right, so basically hit Control-C then, and then go back in your network settings.
Johnny, what did you just try to ping?
8888 with the dots.
Okay. Ping.
8.8.8.8.
Yeah, trying to ping the DNS server.
That working?
Let's go back into your,
I think it's working here.
yeah. Go back into your host and DNS.
I don't know why it's
And then, okay, so it knocked that out. So in primary again, actually just in primary and secondary, hit 8.8.8.8.
Secondary?
Yeah, I think so. Of course, that's going to be kind of weird setting them both the same, but might as well, just in case. I think there's also another one that's like 1.1.1.1, but I can't remember if that's exactly what it is.
Did you put 888.2?
Yeah. Okay, try your ping again, I guess.
This one?
Yep. Still no route to host. All right, might as well Control-C that. Okay. So what else is in your network settings? Or like, go open up your hosts, I guess. Go back to the overview. Yeah, I don't think those checkboxes will help. Scroll down, because you're on ETH0. Your dynamic IP address has been set already. What's expert say? Open up that expert.
Expert?
Yeah, right below the gateway checkbox.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that's nothing important, shouldn't be. So in host and DNS, that was the same stuff we saw before.
we try on static one.
Well, you might collide with somebody. I would put in a higher number than 10 if you're going to do that.
Like,
Try like 75. Or 175 will work, actually, too. And hit save or use or something. I wonder what the difference is between use and save.
use it doesn't, when you come back, if you restart the machine, it'll be wiped out.
Okay, I see.
Save, it'll be there the next time you come back.
Mhm.
Let's see. Okay. No route to host.
All right, go to your hosts file then. See under network, you got hosts. Not that one, but back in your main menu. Hit cancel. And then one over from where you are, hosts. Not open URL, but hosts.
Oh, here.
Yep. Yeah,
You want to dispose of it? Yes.
you got hung up. Time to reboot.
And whatever you told it to use is now gone.
Host. Yeah.
Be operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
All right, nothing's in there, so you're gonna cancel on that too. I wonder why the networking's not working here.
Oh.
Light bulb comes on.
Oh.
Oh,
I
jeez.
never collected that. Connect.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I just did it and now it turned green.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
Let's see. Okay.
And don't even need the cable then,
And it's
maybe.
staying green.
Good sign.
See, I've never used it for, so. Wait, that one needs a password, you said?
Yeah, DMS member needs a password.
Okay, we didn't do that, so.
Hmm.
Of course, I could go to try the guest.
Your guest needs a password too.
Oh, that? Oh, okay. All right, let's see.
You might disconnect from it and then try reconnecting. So if you click on it,
Let's see.
can you right click and does it do anything? Okay, forget.
Where's the disconnect?
Then if
Oh,
you
there we
click
go.
that.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Pretty sure this password's on a refrigerator somewhere anyway.
All right, now I'm going to try connect. Yellow. Yellow. All right.
But I would have thought
Green.
Hmm.
staying that way? Let's see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, try a different one and then maybe try a ping too.
Persona host name.
Duh. Okay. So then,
A ping?
I would say, yeah, try ping.
Same thing as before?
Yeah.
New route to host.
That is strange.
Don't know what to think.
Staying solid green, so we did something right.
Yeah, if it's solid green, then that to me will imply that it has connected to something.
Mhm.
Wouldn't that something be the host?
Mhm.
I-
Let's see, let's see, that's the continue hardware address. Yep. Use correct. IP address.
Oh, brother.
Hey, it's working.
How do you know?
It didn't say no route to host.
Hmm.
It just said 56 data bytes to that. And
It usually gives you a come back with something, though, I think, right? Yeah.
That's different. It's doing something different.
It is doing something different. But it seems like it's hung up on something else. So what did you change?
It says 56 data
He
bytes.
just gave it a specific IP address
Okay. Hmm.
to use.
Which IP did you give it?
Something 1.75.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Nothing now. Let's see here. See, I went to static IP and I put,
Mm-hmm.
.75. I didn't change anything else. I notice this is no longer green now.
Hmm.
Okay, connect. Now it's green.
Hit Control C and then try that again. Hmm.
Nope.
What if you go with a higher IP address, like 175?
Okay. Let's see. 175.
Now it doesn't want to do anything, huh?
I've got a red. Red and yellow, no green.
Hmm. Weird. Alright, try something less than 128 then, I guess.
Less than 128?
Yeah, like 112.
Mhm.
Did it use or
What? Green.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything super enlightening on here other than a page from 2015.
You know, there's a
Says-
chance that the antenna's bad on this. I had to change the battery in it, and one of the little wires that next to the antenna,
Mhm.
Someone had broke it before or something.
Oh, geez.
They just hooked it into the hole, so I hooked it back into the hole.
Maybe.
So that could be why I'm not getting wireless, but it doesn't explain why this is not working now.
Right.
Other than, I get to wonder, is it working? Wait, let's see.
And yet the same kind of stuff works at home?
Yeah, I have no trouble. I just plugged it up. I never did anything to make it work on water, yeah. I just brought it, never had a problem. Guess you're gonna turn that on.
And yet at home, you told it to connect to the name of your home network or something.
No, I didn't have to tell it that. I just plugged it in and it started
Okay,
working.
good. Yeah, so uncheck your WL0, I guess. Make sure that all the stuff up top is unchecked. Okay, good. And now scroll down. Then your ETH0 is checked. So hit use. Okay, then hit Control C over there. Then try it again. All right, that's not. Maybe try the browser and see if that would give us a better signal.
Every time I started, I get this website. This is,
Well, hopefully we don't mess with your settings by the time you get home.
I'm not worried. I bet if we take it over, it'll probably work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really surprised. Just that, something. Did we try the wired on his?
We tried acknowledging that it gave him an IP address, basically.
Okay.
But we didn't try going on the internet. We could try that if you want us.
I mean, we could be fighting a problem there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll thread it through down here. Pop it in here.
Lights up.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to?
I would say probably want to disable your Wi-Fi temporarily. Just turn off the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Then you can go, try the ping
Okay.
thing right there again. Yeah, that's ETH0 is config.
Configured, okay.
It's kind of a strange IP address you're getting though. Okay, so, all right, that would make sense.
It's working?
No,
Oh, so wait, wait.
host unreachable.
Okay, well, it was, okay.
Well dressed. Yeah, because what's going on here is that you're getting one of these like auto configure 169.254 addresses, which usually is a sign that you're not hooked up to anything. If it was 192.168, then that would be better. So I would probably say the Ethernet jack here is suspect.
One other thing to try.
Try the other one. See what we get. Thinking about it.
What's the one you plug it into? Ether 1 or whatever?
NLC two.
Yes, it's getting a 169 and 254 address. Let's see what that means. Because I don't think that he's probably got anything useful. an automatic private IP address. An IP in this range means the computer can't see the network. A computer using DHCP needs to have an external server tell it what IP address to use. So, I think, Johnny, if you try specifying the IP address manually in the ETH0 config, that might
The
help.
Wi-Fi?
Not the Wi-Fi section, but the Ethernet.
Okay.
You're wired.
We need to plug this thing back in.
Yeah. Okay, so scroll down and hit static IP address there. And then type in IP address 192.168.1.121, I guess. Okay, then hit use. Okay. Now try this. And now it's hung up, huh?
Did you ever tell it to connect or whatever?
I've never ever had to do that. But
You don't
there's
think
no connect button with this.
Gave you a connect button, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's no connect button. Yeah, when I got it, I just plugged the cable in,
Mm-hmm.
try to use it.
Hit cancel on there. And I guess over on your terminal, hit Control C. And then let's see if this is standard stuff, but try to hit ifconfig.
IF config?
Yep. See if that's valid. Hit enter. Okay, so get ETH0. There's your IP address that we hand configured. Okay. So now if we do, actually, I wonder how that's different from yours when we had your ETH. Okay, so actually, let's turn off the Ethernet and go back to your Wi-Fi. And hit dynamic. And then just hit use. Okay. And then, yeah, go back over here and then run ifconfig again. Then we'll see WL0. All right, let's see what Ned says when you run ifconfig, or IPadder actually.
What am I running?
IP space ADDR. And your WLAN 0 is broadcast, multicast up, lower up. With MTU 1500 and QDISC P5 fast state up, Groove default QLAN 1000. Your IP addresses, oh interesting, 192.168.200.175 /21. So that's a subnet that's interesting, 200. Because you're guessing the wrong IP address over here then. So then, okay, again, you got 207.255 is your broadcast address, which is the same as this one. Does it show you what your IP address is? Yeah. 192.168.200.196. So you have an IP address. It's really weird. It has to be some issue talking to a DNS server, but then you can't manage to get on 8.8.8.8. So if you can't talk to that one, let's see if you can talk to a different one. Okay.
He's on Wi-Fi now.
Yes, I'm on Wi-Fi now.
I can ping him.
Probably, if your system's set up to allow ping.
What did you say his address is? 192.
168
168.
at 200.
200.
175.
75.
Nothing.
I'm sort of hanging up every time.
What's his IP address?
It's the same, but .196, I think.
192.168.200. 196.
Yours was up here, yeah, that's right. It's 196.
96.
It's responding, but it's taking a sweet time to send you another one.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it says I got 2 packets received.
Huh.
84% packet loss.
So you're having some trouble with this physical layer almost, it seems like. I wonder if this cable is just dicey. That's a weird number to get on a packet loss. But nevertheless, from our peanut gallery, we have Hopster Key asking me every month, any CDTV yet? And I have to say that there was a fellow who posted within the last month with the CDTV for sale. Unfortunately, I did not react fast enough to get it. So somebody else who's got a lot of stuff already ended up snagging it. And then George Strobel says, hello from Central Florida. Well, hello back, George Strobel. Thank you for joining our stream. We've been trying to battle this frustrating networking issue so as to get some more software configured on the Amiga OS 3.2, but we can't seem to get this PowerPC-based Mac Mini onto the local network here, whether we tried the wired or wireless, and we've got this really weird number of 84% packet loss. Now, how you get that without a bad cable is beyond me. And over here, you got some pings over your way going on, and they are not happening once a second, which is really strange, but there's a bunch that have come in lately.
And yet, every once in a while, you'll get 2 or 3 in a row like that.
Mm-hmm.
It won't take forever like the first ones.
Unless mine has stopped doing anything. It was just
Mm-hmm.
no longer reading out.
Wonder if I could just ask him for another cable.
This is more 13 packets transmitted. Round trip average 6.344 seconds. Milliseconds.
Yeah, I'm sort of confused. Okay, so let's see. What is my internal IP address? Chromebook. The Wi-Fi network. Information. All right, so I'm 193. So why don't you try hitting the up arrow, Johnny, and try 193. Huh. Oh goodness, that's a long ping time, kinda. So it's funny because you can see my laptop a little bit more reliably.
It's working. Slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some more.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a long 754 milliseconds, 985 milliseconds. Now I got a 2 millisecond,
Yeah?
886 milliseconds. It's still going though.
What a weird situation. I guess I'll put this camera back on the tripod and see if there's another cable.
So this is, am I using wireless or?
No, you should be on the wired one, I thought. Actually, no, I think you are on the wireless.
Yeah, I am on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yes. With nothing, wait.
Hmm?
Wait a minute.
You got a dynamic IP
We're
address.
still we're on, no, we're not.
It's unchecked.
Yeah, it's on, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because if you looked at your...
But you see, I haven't got no settings, so I just nothing.
Well, as it should be. I mean, it should be a dynamic IP address.
Yeah, but you don't even have the host listed here.
Allocation for you. Okay. I'm going to put the camera down. Sorry for seeing people's backside. I'm going to try to get another cable before time's up. Here's another cable we can try.
All right.
What cable is that?
That box.
Oh, no.
It's a white mother.
Yeah, I was wondering if you turned off your computer. Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's try.
Nothing.
Boot, just to be sure.
Yeah. Got some different noises, huh?
Yeah, there's all sorts of noise in this stuff.
The operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
Let's see. System. Perhaps. Mac. That's on. Okay.
Let's see what happens when you use the shell and run ping again. Why don't you do 192 dot? Actually, I don't know. 192.168. Got 200.193. Okay, no route. All right, hit Control C. Run ifconfig. Okay, so your ETH0 is not actually getting an internet IP address. So yeah, and then I think we tried setting one of those before and it didn't help. So it might just be that the Ethernet is foregone conclusion and not be good. So we're gonna have to figure out for next time getting you like a USB Wi-Fi dongle or something to compensate for the broken antenna, I think.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's causing it.
Yeah, maybe try it if you get back to your house and you got Wi-Fi over there, and see if it works.
Yeah, I don't have Wi-Fi.
Ah.
Yeah. I went wired a long time ago and I'm stuck with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. I got a mixture of both things, so.
Although, wait, no, I guess I do have Wi-Fi. I forgot that the cable modem has it built in now. I'll have to check that, see if I can attach it to it.
Yeah.
It may not. I mean, that would explain, that would be the antenna thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. there's one final thing. There's bound to be this network cable, if you can hold the computer up against the wall. That would be silly. So I guess I'll put these back.
Okay, so let's finish the job first, and then I'll give you the tour.
All right, setting up the phone gimbal again. Does it prompt you for a password if it's incorrect?
Not me.
It'd be kind of interesting if it gives you no indication that it was wrong.
No, let's try it. Let's see.
So how long have you had MorphOS on this computer? I guess this is one you got fairly recently though, huh?
Yeah, he already had it on there,
Mm-hmm.
and I got it from him. So I've got it on like 3 computers so far.
Mm-hmm.
Got it on a laptop, a desk, and a great big power Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's never turning green up there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
got another connection. Science sign.
Huh. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know what that is. They have a Wi-Fi network for something going on in science. Oh, interesting. Huh. You know what's funny is that I was actually contemplating getting rid of a Mac Quicksilver that I had. But because it's also a PowerPC one, this is kind of an interesting application for it.
Oh yeah, once you use it, you can get to like it pretty well because it's fast, very fast. Boots up fast.
Now, is the Amiga emulator something that only runs under MorphOS, or can it be under Mac OS too?
The Amiga OS?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get a version UAE that works on the OS, whatever, OS 10.
Well, I see. So I just find the UAE that goes with Mac OS or MorphOS or whatever, and it works.
Yeah.
Nice.
You use your UAE to make the Amiga OS work, but the MorphOS is a standalone system. It's
Yeah.
download a disk and install it. Matter of fact, he had it set up where it would run OS X and MorphOS, but when I replaced the battery and I tried to increase the hard drive, he had a little 32 gig hard drive in there.
Oh, yeah.
I put a 512.
How could he live at 32 gigs?
It's tiny, yeah.
That's actually an interesting point. I should look at maybe upgrading some of my old laptops with bigger hard drives.
Yeah, this is running a M2 drive now, and that's what
Oh,
I did
nice.
for my PowerBook. It had like a 80 gig drive in it when I got it, so I pulled it out and put a M2 drive of 256 gigs.
No, I
It's
figured
much
this
faster
wasn't.
and it uses a lot less power. So.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's an M2 interface, though. I figured it would have been
Well,
like.
there's an adapter you get.
I see, that figures.
It plugs into the IDE, and then you got a place to put the little M2 drive in down there. Yeah, and that's what I did with this too.
Well, that's cool. It's even smaller than the original ones, anyway.
Oh yeah. And that's the only thing holding back the speed is the IDE interface. You're getting maximum speed the IDE can handle. So.
No kidding. Well, genius. Anything else you want to try?
Yeah, I guess not. We'll figure out something. Can go home and see if it's.
Yeah.
Could always get a connector. If that.
Yeah, I don't know how far back on the wall that thing runs. But, I mean, it used to be, I think, powering a display of what was going on. I don't think so. It's probably one of the things that they'll be budgeting for shortly in the expansion.
Just like that. So it could be the cable, could be. No wires.
Well, I think that's going to be our meet, so we'll see y'all next month. Take care. Bye, y'all.
Maybe Greg will